Hello, and we are on the air. So, this is a little bit of a change of plans. Originally, this live stream was supposed to go onto my live stream channel, which is, as you know, the Blackjack and Visual Pony channel. That is my second channel. But today I thought I'd do it here to have everyone's attention. I'm doing this because I was talking to my editors, and as I said, I do something special for my 3,000 subs. Something that no one has done before, you know? And we were talking about a live stream, like doing it this way, that we would make it Google Hangout, and you guys could ask us questions. The problem with that being that my internet connection, I don't think it's strong enough to simultaneously host a group call and broadcast it to YouTube. So we decided on something a little bit different. We decided to basically just play a game together with voice chat and everything, and I will record that, edit it, and then put it up as my 3,000 sub special. We decided to play Left 4 Dead 2, which should be pretty funny. Maybe I'll link the pony models for that game to my editors, because playing it with pony models, believe me, this game can get pretty hilarious. I'm still not used to talking to a camera, really. So now about my day. What was up today? Well, basically not much. I worked from 6 to basically 11. Was pretty chilly, really. Didn't have much to do. Would have been out of there earlier, but then I noticed that this Hangout stuff doesn't work anymore with my webcam on the Linux, and that some other things like, you know, downloading VA lines from my G drive also didn't work on the Linux, and that in a virtual machine my editing software did not recognize my sound card, and that is why I have re-rolled on Windows 7 Professional. Kind of sucks, because I mean, most of the editing is done in Audacity, but stuff like voiceover effects, like the robo voice when upload notes, for example, is done in Adobe Audition. And for some reason, I have a virtual machine with that program installed on it. That virtual machine did not recognize my sound card. I didn't have any output there, which was weird, because the little bar down below showed me that there was output, but I didn't hear anything. In the settings, I looked everything up, and I just didn't have any sound. When I was on YouTube in the virtual machine, for some reason, I got sound. But as soon as I started up Adobe Audition, I didn't have any sound. So I said, okay, let's back up everything here on my 1 terabyte drive and be done with it, and re-roll on Windows 7 again. Oh, I see we've got 2 viewers. Hello, I don't see who you are, but you are very welcome in this little live stream. Which by the way, if you want to watch this on a daily basis, this will usually happen on my other channel, on my actual vlog channel, which was originally called VP Randomizer and is now called Blackjack and Visual Pony. So yeah, one of the first things I actually did after re-rolling on Windows 7 was, of course, updating drivers. And oh, that reminds me, still gotta install a few drivers because I actually have a backlit keyboard and I don't have the drivers for the backlight installed yet. I see that because I'm just looking at my keyboard and like, something's missing. Then I played Overwatch with a few friends. It lagged horribly at first again. Then the last 3 rounds, I think, that we played just now were all right, I guess. But so my day was basically just re-rolling my computer once again, backupping all the files, and downloading the voice actor lines for the next chapter of Project Horizons. I'm still waiting for voice actor lines from a person, and I hope that I will get them soon, because then we can finally finish this baby up and have this monster of a fanfiction slain. I so wish it to be over, to move on to other things, because Project Horizons is a good fiction, good fan fiction, but boy, it's long, it's tedious to work with it, and even though I really am a fan of Fallout Quest or Project Horizons, and I do prefer it over the original from KCAT, it is taxing to work with. The files are so large. They are so long. Just let me check this out here on my hard drive. Edit Project Horizons. I think it was this chapter. Yes. Like, usually I have these chapters in parts, and I think I can even show you that. I will show you this window for a moment. This is my editing folder thingy here, and these are all the chapters. I think these 2 are basically done. I'm not sure right now. I would have to check. This one is basically done. This one I have the A lines for. Here are the A lines missing. The A lines are missing, I think, here, in these 2, and in this one, which sucks, because if I had them, I would be much faster in terms of editing. But what I wanted to show you is that, as you can see, usually I have them in several parts, which is okay. 1 second. Opening something up. If it doesn't crash now. No, that's the wrong window. That's the right window. I'll show you my whole screen now. Share my whole screen. Here on the right, you see I have the live stream, so I can see the chat. And now here we have Order City. Opening up here, like chapter 68, part 1. You see this is just the chapter name, is the story, the chapter number, the name of the chapter, and the little blurbs that's always there with the little text down there. And I usually divide those up every time there's a break in the story. So now loading up the next part. You saw how fast it loaded the first part, because it was very short. But now you see it. I have a very good machine, and it needs a lot longer to load because it's like 40 minutes long. And then there's the next break in the story, where I always leave a little bit of space here at the end, where I will then insert this ticking clock sound. But this is all fine and dandy. This is all fine and dandy because usually there are a lot of breaks in these chapters, especially I think, yes, this one has a lot of parts. It's not that long, actually. Let me see, as it's in the way. It's 2 hours and 45 minutes. It's not that long for a Project Horizon chapter, but has a lot of parts because it's broken up into many, many, many pieces. But if you got a chapter like this one that has only 2 parts and is 3 hours and 5 minutes long, again, the first thing is only the name of the story, the chapter, the name of the story, chapter number, chapter name, blurb, and then you go into one big part without a break. Boah, I can tell you, first of all, recording this chapter was a friggin' chore, but cleaning it of my breathing and eventual background noises, oh my god, it took forever. And as you can see, even loading this into my Audacity instance here takes ages. And I have a i7 processor with, I think, 2.6 or 2.8 gigahertz of RAM, quad core with multi-threading, and 16 gigabytes of RAM. And all these files that you see here are on a 1 terabyte Samsung SSD. So, as you can see, it needs very long to load. And it's 3 hours long, over 3 hours. And there isn't even a comment time on here. Here, let me check this. No, there's no comment time. No comment time on here. There is no comment time on this thing. Yeah, and even without a comment time, it's 3 hours and 5 minutes. It's just very long, very annoying. And now I won't show you my screen. I'll show you my face again. Did you ever read Griffin the Griffin? No, I never read Griffin the Griffin. It's one of those stories that people wanted me to read, but I don't have the time because I'm producing Project Horizons and other stuff for you guys. So yeah, for everyone who's new here, I see we have 5 viewers now, but this will also be archived on my channel so people can watch it later on. For everyone who has missed it, this weekend I will play a few rounds of Left 4 Dead with my editors, and you can hear us talk, maybe joke around a little bit. And this will be basically the recording of that will be my 3,000 subscriber special. Maybe not that special, but that way you get to hear the voices of the people who actually help me with editing work. Without them, I wouldn't be as far as I am with Duty. Duty is, as I said, basically finished. Let's see. Let's open up. Oh, yeah, I am not logged in there anymore. No, I don't want. I don't need to translate English. So log in with Google. Yes, I want to log in Google. Profile. So yeah, you can see it. I'll share my screen for a second again. Here with this window. Here you see my SoundCloud account. There are a few things that if you go there, you won't actually see them because they're not public. No, I can't just read it for myself because I have much to do. And yeah, here's out. Your project here up to chapter 4. Duty is up to chapter 42, for being the epic. So duty is done. It will run. Check. Where is my calendar? That is my calendar. It's summer camp today. 2017. The 12th 2017 will be the date when the epilogue of Fallout Equestria Duty will be released. I can emphasize with you there, Grusha TV. I don't like the chapters after 70 either, but I'd go so far as to say that I don't like the chapters after 69. Including 69, by the way, because this chapter is, how to put this? I just don't like it. It's a tearjerker, and everything after that is just fucked up. I mean, I like anime, I don't know what, but Project Horizons takes the cake. It stole the throne of Elfenlied as the most fucked up story I've ever seen. So this should give everyone who has not read the story a very good impression of what I'm talking about. Yeah, and Shining Starlight is agreeing with me. By the way, for everyone who doesn't know, who hasn't been on my live stream on my other channel yesterday, there is in this live stream, so please don't freak out if I don't answer you immediately. Yeah, by Grusha TV. But I have the live stream here on the right side of my screen. That's just why I'm looking over there to read your comments. So yeah, basically I will do these live streams as some kind of vlog, diary, whatever thing, and to inform you basically how my progress is, how my day was, and stuff like that. Usually they will happen on my other channel, which is VP and Blackjack, Visual Pony and Blackjack, or Blackjack and Visual Pony. She's dominant like that. So I don't know what to say here. I might even use this live stream thingy here to continue my Pony Thoughts series, giving you my opinion on the current episodes. Before you start asking in the chat right now, I've got 60 seconds. Don't ask. I haven't seen the episode yet. I have been spoiled on Equestria Daily. Reading further, but I haven't seen the episode yet. I know it's like Flutter Brother, I think. However, I haven't seen it yet. Didn't have the time. Didn't have the motivation to watch it. Because when I get home, I'm usually pretty tired. And I have a lot of audiobook stuff to do, then re-rolling my system today. It was all a little bit stressful. Now, if you'll excuse me for a second, I'll just have to go around the corner and get myself something to drink, because I don't have anything anymore, as evident by this empty bottle. One moment. That was my camera stand falling over. And there I am again with a full bottle of Coke. Then there's something, I've been sent a book once again. Thanks to whoever did this, because I didn't have a message on there this time who actually sent it. As you guys know, I like to read, and sometimes when I'm at work and there's nothing to do, I just get out a book and start reading. Yep, wasn't bad. All I will say is in silence. Okay, the book I was sent this time was this one, Daring Do and the Eternal Flower. And I'm up to page 53 right now. Very interesting book. I can only recommend it. But I think whoever sent me this has gotten the order wrong, because another book is mentioned in here, and this was but I've already ordered the other one myself. This is no, I don't have a blackjack plushie. I do have a plushie, but it's not of blackjack. Come here. I do own a plushie, but it's not of blackjack. But as you can see, it's one of the official ones of Twilight. It was the first thing I ever bought from what I got on YouTube. So this is kind of like, you know, and part of my manga collection also is in that thing, because back then I sold all of my manga collection to get new equipment, and the leftover money, I got that plushie. So yeah, basically, nope, I don't have. Oh yeah, hi, Lovick Quine Hunterstorm. I'm very sorry if I can't read your names correctly right now, but I don't wear my glasses, and without my glasses, I'm almost blind. So I have to really squint and read your names. You've got a Fluttershy plushie. Okay. I won't say anything against that, because I've got a Twilight one. And I also have, where is she? This one was a birthday present, actually. Got this little vinyl figure here. And I've got another one that's being delivered to me soon, which I will most likely show you guys in one of these live streams when it arrives. So I've been watching. Yeah. GCHBCVC. I remember you. My new life in Equestria. Oh my god, this story. Hello, out of context. Yeah. By the way, guys, one of my editors just came into the stream. out of context, if I'm not completely mistaken. I recognize that avatar. Simon, is that you? So, it's very small, but I see that startled pony there, and I'm pretty sure it is. Yep, Simon, welcome. So I will use this opportunity. Simon, will you play a round of Left 4 Dead with me on Saturday? The other two have already agreed. You're the only one I haven't asked yet. So, taking a calcium pill. So basically, yeah, I'm reading a lot lately. Reading this currently, which is a very good story. Got a plushie that's not a plushie, a vinyl figure that will be delivered to me soon. But even that vinyl figure is not of Blackjack. If I had a Blackjack plushie, oh my god, that would be so awesome. But they are so expensive. Simon, we can do something about you not owning the game. That's the smallest problem. $300. Oh my god. I don't have that much money lying around. Honestly. So let's see how much a plushie of Blackjack would cost. This one looks really good. This one looks really good. I'll just share that window with how much it costs on eBay. 102 pounds. That isn't so bad. I mean, it's like on the 1st November 2013, but that price isn't that bad for such a nice plushie. But oh my god. So let's see the live stream chat again. So, yeah, let me check something. It's so... because it's, for me at least, it's late, because you gotta imagine, I get up at like 4 a.m. and yeah, it's now 9 p.m. Okay, let's just check. That sounds like a very nice plush, but the thing is, I cuddle with mine and with my Twilight plush, and I would cuddle with that Blackjack plush too. And I don't know if those removable parts would survive that. And my thoughts on of Amber, I personally liked Amber. She was very enjoyable. GCH BCVC. Don't. It's like this. There's a 60-second delay in the stream, so I see your message. No worries. We only have 8 viewers. That could be. There would be a little bit of confusion, but right now, not so badly. So where is it? There. Oh, and there was another thing today. I was pretty confused because I was checking my security on my Google account. My numpad is not on. And what basically happened was that you can check your the last devices that were logged into your account. And apparently, there was an Asus phone and a MacBook logged into my account, into my Google account. I neither own a MacBook nor do I own an Asus phone. So I changed my password once again today. Now I gotta give them a verification code and what's not. So where is it? There's a verification code. 1 second, I can't see your messages right now. I want to see more of him. Yeah, as I said, Amber was a very, very interesting character. I liked her because she is how to put this. Amber is the first really interesting dragon. Oh, what the fuck? First really interesting dragon, aside from Spike, that we've seen in the show. In addition to that, she is a dragon that has accepted friendship. Invalid login or password. Come off it. What the fuck is going on here? Incorrect captcha. What the fuck? Sign in. And I got a new token. Confirm. Finally, it works. Wow. This is always something, if there are websites or services that won't just let you log in, but, oh, we've noticed you've logged in through a new browser. Please confirm. Oh. I hate something like that. I hate this shit. Really. Well, however, I changed my password on my YouTube account, on my Google account once again today, because I don't own an Asus phone and I don't own a MacBook. The funny thing is that apparently both logged in from Germany. I am in Germany. I don't have many subscribers from Germany. But I don't even know a person who would own an Asus phone or a MacBook. Well, I do persons who own a MacBook, but this question again. Shining Starlight. Cards Laughter, the author of Through the Eyes of Another Pony, has never finished the story. what you see on Fanfiction are chapter 1 to 9, and then it starts with chapter 14 and then 15. They're missing in between. If I could see, sure, there would be no, you would, there's a lot of missing, and to the quest version of it on my channel, the Fanfiction version is, in my opinion, fire, but it's also the version that has a big cut. And even daily version is touched. Chapter 50. And then teaser for chapter 16 in chapter 15 at the end, but he never wrote it. And no, I haven't read those two human stories. I was in contact with the author, I think, once, but I never read them. Back to Through the Eyes of Another Pony. I could produce these 3 chapters or what they are that I don't have on my channel yet, but there would be like 3 or 4 chapters missing in between. And I told myself, okay, Carl's Laughter, in one of his own blog posts, said that he's a troll. So I said, okay, you're not going to continue the story unless he finishes it. When he has it finished, then I might even redo it completely with sound effects and music and all that shit. But as it is now, no, I refuse. Because having this whole thing, no, actually, Shining Starlight, he did update the story. 1 second, I'm in the middle of a purchase here. 1 second. Let me just check out here and go to Fanfiction here. Fanfiction.net. I'll, of course, do it this way. Place order. What? I want to do this. Websites these days. However, once Carl's Laughter finishes this story, I'll be glad to do it. Through the Eyes of Another Pony is one of my friggin' favorite stories of all times. But he never finished it. I don't know if he quit after the Twilight Alicorn thing or whatever, but he just didn't. Let me just check this here. I gotta log in here in Fanfiction again as a today. Let me log in real quick if I can remember my passwords. That is. So there is that, and let's Through the Eyes. Okay, of Another Pony. There it is. The last, I can tell you directly right now what here. The last update was on the 16th of January 2016. And the thing is, he's got up here chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, part 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then it jumps to chapter 15, part 1, and 15, part 2. So there would be no use in producing, because if I remember correctly, I've got it up to chapter 9, I'm not sure. I would have to check. I would have to check, but I don't know right now. So if I did 9 and 10 and then did chapter 14 and 15, of course I would have all the chapters on my channel that were produced so far. But what would be the effective use of that? That's what I'm asking, because in my opinion, there would be none. Because there is nothing in between. You just get that part and then jump to the finals. And by the way, those aren't even the finals, if I remember correctly. I'd have to check. The Pony Fanfiction. I'd close that tab again. So chapter 15. Let's go to the bottom here. Yeah, that's not even the end. I mean, it's kind of an open end here, because this might come as a spoiler here. I remember it like off the top of my head. The thing is that the character Firewall basically gets back to the human world, but he loses all his memories of being in the pony world, and it's a little convoluted. I don't know if convoluted is the right word, but it's a little strange, let's put it like that. And he loses all of his memories. Then he goes into therapy because he starts dreaming about those ponies, and the ponies want him back. And then they go to the human world and transform into humans, and they try to find him, and Rarity goes to him as his therapist, and has a tape running, and then they want to make him remember them, and they drive there, and basically that's where chapter 15 ends. They drive there and arrive at his house, and that's it. That's the end. That's the end of chapter 15. And from what I read here, by the way, it seems that it is even the end of the story. So it's an open end. Because the last paragraph here is, this has been a fan-written story by Cat's Laughter. Follow me on DeviantArt to stay up to date with TTEOAP. Questions, comments, and criticism may be directed to EQD blogs page. For other questions or more personal comments, email me at catslaughter@gmail.com. My Little Pony and all characters involved are copyright of Hasbro and Lauren Faust. So this is the end. It's a friggin' open end. It's something I hate. Hello, Daniel Reese. And my favorite chip. Do you really gotta ask? Do you really got to ask? 1 second. One sec. Here is it. That's a very nice thing that it's only a little version of apparently as so I'll share. By the the way, I can't see your comments right now. I'm in another window. So, there it is. So, what do you think my favorite ship is? Hmm? You've got 3 guesses. So, let's stop sharing my screen and actually go back so I can see your comments. So you should have seen this flashlight. Never. Never. So I gotta check my email for a second. So basically, I've already talked more than I actually wanted to. I wanted to be this stream to be over in like 20 minutes, to be perfectly honest, because I'm tired like hell and I gotta get up at 4 a.m. tomorrow again. You're what is going on here? Hey, apparently to my Google Hangouts I'm live. Apparently, according to this page, I'm not. What's going on? Your quality was too low to be able to read it. The picture basically was a picture of Luna and Twilight, and in between them is a filly. And the filly is Twilight has this totally shocked expression on her face, like, and the filly is asking, "Mom, do I really have to go to my lessons today?" And Luna just looks affectionately at Twilight and says, "Yes, sweetie. And now go before Mama gets a panic attack." Yeah, yeah. May I do well in Project Horizons. Oh, yeah. Finding a voice actor for that role was hard. Actually, not that hard. I had one particular person in mind, and that person didn't answer me, that person ignored me, and when that person finally answered me, I didn't get an answer to my question, but it was told something else. And basically, how I then got a voice actor for that role was I put out a tweet. I just said, "Still looking for a Rainbow Dash voice actor for Project Horizons." And you want to know what? I tried for several months to get that certain person to do that role. After 10 minutes, after me putting out that tweet, I had someone, not that person that I wanted, but someone who pulled it off just as good, if not even better. So, what else can I say? So, guys, that's been my vlog and info live stream for today. The next live stream tomorrow will be on my main channel, on my vlog channel again, not on my main channel. This here is my main channel, but the Blackjack and Visual Pony one is my vlog channel. So if you enjoyed this, it will start around the same time as today. Hello, Mega Mad. You come right at the end of the stream. I'm very sorry, but you can rewind. It's been recorded. So, yeah, I'll just go brush my teeth now, and then I'll fall into my bed and faint. Sincerely yours, Visual Pony. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow on my Blackjack and Visual Pony channel for my next daily vlog.